get a look at that, and then I'm gonna pass you off to our two commentators we got going on right now. We got Paptert and Pinezz on standby. Or Pines, I'm sorry. But as you can see right now, we got Pinezz in first place, SkuM coming in 8th. Our two commentators that be playing later today in 4th and 5th. Technicalty and Bench at 2 and 7th. And right now, the current match is about to be on deck. It's Pons versus Steelszy, which is our 3 versus 6 matchup. This is a single elimination. So let's get it in.
Getting underway into this match.
Yeah, I think to quote Jimmy, like just block. That run up, dash up, V-skill 1 throw from Ken is its own whole thing. We'll see which setup Steelszy actually runs. I'll be kind of interested. I know he's experimenting with different ones.
So fair warning, if it starts messing up, I'm gonna go ahead and restart the computer because Street Fighter's still giving me some kind of issues right now.
That's fair, bud.
I gotcha. No problem. Appreciate the warning.
That's how you start the fight and finish.
Shout outs to both players for letting the intros rock. Thank you to any competitors on stream who do that.
Definitely gives us some time and get the anime movement out of the way.
We're scared of this kind of movement, Street Fighter.
Oh wow, it is okay. Well, we missed a lot.
And Pawn takes it. Let's go.
Hopefully we can sync up soon.
Yeah, this is how actually Street Fighter plays. If you've never watched Street Fighter, it's this fast the entire time.
Yeah.
Okay, we're slowing down. Here we go.
There we go.
Steelszy with his back to the corner, respectfully poking some buttons. I know Pawn's been working on them footsies. Goes for the skip neutral grab.
EX.
And we trade corner spaces. How many throws? That's 2.
That's 2.
I think he was walking up for the 3rd.
Steelszy does have enough, had enough to chip out there.
I was gonna say I'm not trying to get near Laura here, Steelszy. I don't want to play at that range.
No.
I believe that is the second win for Pawn.
That is the second win from Pawn and first match of the set.
No, that's what it's, no, I'm dumb, man. I'm dumb. There's 2 rounds in a match. Did you know? I just learned that right now.
Yeah.
That's the first game out of the set for Pawn.
But yeah, you are right. He did win twice though, so technically you're still right both times.
Thank you, dog. I appreciate it. Steelszy knows what to punish. Steelszy a very optimal player. Always makes big, beautiful conversions. Steelszy and Bench both excellent at that. I think we've all had to do a little bit of Laura labbing to know which of those elbows you can press buttons afterwards.
Poor Pawn though. Like it's not him that we hate. We just hate the character.
I mean, here's the thing. Pawn is the nicest guy in the server. I'm open to challenges on his behalf. Like, show me a nicer person than Pawn. I don't know. Maybe Soldad guy. He's a pretty nice dude.
Steelszy not afraid to do that micro walk in the grab. Trying to get some space with the fireballs.
But this is really interesting because once again, Steelszy has a significant-ish life lead here. Let's see what he chooses to do with it. Laura has a couple of skip neutral tools that you have to be mindful of, including hits with 1 armor on them.
I think he's trying.
We're chip throwing.
Yep. Which is really what you need. Steelszy with a full bar now. He's going to be looking for that ending combo in the super next round.
Absolutely. He's using V trigger 2 as well, which is an interesting choice against Laura.
And V skill 2. I don't know if that counts as an overhead.
For who? I didn't notice.
For Ken.
No, it's not. It's a big overhead.
Yep, there we go. We got the CA out of the way. I don't generally like CAing early on like that. But
I feel you. I like to. I'm a get meter. I'm pressing buttons all the time.
Right. No, we'll see if it pays off for him. They're both kind of tied up right now. However, Pawn does have full, full stick of butter, full V trigger. Kind of depends on what he does with it.
A lot of mileage off the throws from Steelszy this game. Really getting a lot of value with that. But you're in the blender now. Have to guess. Guesses correctly with the blocks.
There we go. Good job.
Oh, unlucky drop right there. What a jump! What a call! That's why he brought it. That's why he brought it.
That is exactly why he brought it. That explains so much. All right, second match going to Steelszy. He is not going home quietly. In fact, he can say, "I am going to send you home, Sir Ponicle."
Vinch in the chat saying that he hates everything about Laura as Pawn's self-proclaimed '1 fan. Those two have a brotherhood that will stand the test of time after that first to 10 and subsequent first to 5s.
When we were doing the Ribs series, the Ribs tournament, I intentionally seeded them in such a way that no matter what, they would end up getting a either a first to 3 or first to 5.
Drama, the stakes. I love it. Also, quick shout out to Miz for the sub. Thank you, Miz. Thank you for appreciating and supporting the scene. We are glad to have folks like yourself.
And it is good to see that the Street Fighter community is starting to grow back, albeit slowly, but people are starting to come back a little bit more. And I'm definitely
We got a fun little ancient game. Come down and play with us sometime. Speaking of which, look at these pokes. I love that Steelszy is keeping Pawn from dashing in with a lot of dash checking preemptively. I mean, I'm talking kind of nonsense because he just got smoked, but I do think that's been very effective in the games that he won.
Oh yeah, no, most definitely. The thing with it though is he's very good at jabbing out those EX grabs that Pawn is trying to bring to the table.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was gonna say I like too that Steelszy is making sure to take his turns. If you don't know when your turns are against Laura, it's kind of like Bong that you kind of just don't get one. But there's a lot of places that are worth catching things. Elbows, be mindful of the elbows. Ooh, what a poke there! What a poke there! But you keep spacing there from Pawn.
Oh, crush counter. Oh, and nice follow up with that. Steelszy is always very good about.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
Crush counters. Yeah, that is.
You love to see the jumping DP punish combos. That's beautiful. Oh no, that was a mistake.
But that jump in was there. That neutral jump was not.
Sometimes I forget to talk because I'm busy watching that. All right, here we go. That's a lot of bar here. This is not gonna kill. This is not gonna kill. And that will kill. Pawn felt the need to let her rip. Which is such a grappler player instinct, you know? Sometimes you gotta give him that hug right fucking now. Pardon my French. Really? For a game with Ken and Laura, there's a staggering amount of footsies being played.
I can't tell if I cut out there or not because I didn't even know that my headset died, and that's on me.
Oh, RIP, I missed you, buddy. I felt so lonely. It was a dark world. I was just commenting on how there's been like a pretty decent chunk of actual footsies being played between these two characters that are typically so guerrilla-oriented.
Oh, yeah.
I saw the super flash there from Laura. I gotta think that was an accident. Or maybe he's just fishing for... Oh, that's gonna hurt.
That was on purpose. Let's see what we can do here.
Steelszy is incredibly clean at the punishes in general.
Steelszy is just gonna be waiting to hit that B trigger. Nope.
I don't mean to narc on my buddy Pawn, because me and Pawn are pals. But Pawn wants to test your meaties 100% of the time, and if Steelszy knows that, I think he can capitalize. Ken has actually deceptively good movement.
We're at this stage where, you know, we've all played as many matches as we can, so it's no longer playing the player, it's no longer playing the character, it's playing the player at this point.
Yeah, it's true. I think one of the fun parts of that is the constant updating of the flowchart. Because everybody has, like, you know, their style, their preferred playstyle, their preferred ranges. But at some point, you do have to start getting creative and mixing things up. Jimmy pointing out the cursed tech of Laura Footsy's buttons. We don't talk about those buttons. We insist on the stereotype. Ooh, just out of range. That standing knee from Laura, that feels like a very strong button.
Steelszy doing my favorite return when Pawn does that elbow, and that is just a grab. It's a free grab.
Yeah, I think against grapplers, you want to be really mindful about not taking the strike throw mix-up out of your own gameplay out of fear of their grab.
Definitely.
One thing we can all agree on is that this stage better come back in Street Fighter 6. I'm talking the 5 snowmen, that this is like part of the floor to me now.
Just have Pawn Dojo added into the rotation.
Exactly. I'd pay $5.99 for that. Ooh, the bait. That's clever.
I don't know if I would have done that, but I do respect Steelsy's gangster for it.
Pawn is trying for some little cutie setups here that I think are pretty nice, but Steelszy, as always, a very patient player. He's usually following the setups. 20 seconds. Oh! Boom! Boom! That's how you start a fight and finish it quickly, hot dog!
like one of those animes where the swordsman just barely clicks open the sword and then he's just
Yeah. Just appears behind you. Obe wo shinderu. Getting some fan mail from one of our listeners. Thank you, Southpaw. What a considerate thing to say. Yeah, that throw is, I think, a very high percentage move here from Steelszy.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Well, the thing is Laura is just negative enough on that elbow and just close enough that you can grab after she does that little target combo mix.
Steelszy keeping it very close here in this game. I think we're getting to a point that at some point soon, Pawn's going to have to make an adaptation. I do think Steelszy's sort of winning the mental game right now. Oh, that's going to be super. Yep. No better use for meter than turning it into damage, says Steelszy.
Going a little bit in the reverse option of the light speed here.
Look at the stun on Steelsy's health bar. I think that's all going to slide away. One of the secret buffs of Ken is how friggin' long his moves take, because that stun is going to go away if you win one of those combos. Holy moly, 18 damage. 18 hits, sorry. 18 damage. That's less than a hit. Wow, optimal. One hit. Guess for game.
And Pawn guessed wrong.
The correct answer was tick throw.
Steelsy's up 3-1 here.
Miz noticing the dynamic foot action of Street Fighter V. We come with those big Tims without shoes on here in Street Fighter V.
If you're confused about the feet, just take a look at the hands. Each of them can crush melons.
And boy, if the hands aren't stopping you, move on up to the hair, because it only gets worse.
The more you look, the worse it gets.
All right, we move in here to game 5. We're trying to restart an offense here, but her back's in the corner.
So got that elbow coming out with the fireball from Ken.
Okay, here we go. Gets the command grab. We might see a momentum pick up here.
Shoutouts to CFN servers for giving us just a peek at the inner workings of the game.
I just hope that it's this. They're playing in real time and we're seeing it, submarine time, because playing Laura in lag is a tough time. As is playing Ken. Throws them bows.
You gotta watch out for that in neutral. You really do.
You know what Bench points out? It's high intensity slow. It's like that thing at the end of Tekken 7 at the end of the round where they go, ooh, but it's the whole round to make it even more hype. Everybody at home, take a shot whenever Steelszy does this combo. Just kidding, you would die of alcohol poisoning. Don't do that. I say that in part, really to kind of highlight the consistency that comes out of Steelszy. This man he's incredibly reliable.
I would say there's been times that I've been hit by everyone's C8s that I've blocked. Steelszy, I think he gets some 90% of the time.
Yeah, he pretty much only confirms into his. He's not a big wake up super. Which some say is good. I believe in the odd wake up super to keep people out. I like a lot of the movement here from Steelszy, always walking forward. He's pushing Laura's unconscious body to the corner. He's always taking that space. He knows his win condition.
And that's also such a good piece of advice to give to people who are new to the game too. Don't play defensive. Don't play passive. Don't give up space that you don't need to. Because as you can see there, Steelszy just making with that forward movement, but playing defensive as well. He got Laura all the way in the corner there, and where Ken really excels at.
Oh, there are times that I pray to Daisuke to give us wall breaks in Street Fighter V, because when you're in the corner against, say, I don't know, Chun-Li, Feels pretty bad.
Well, you would know all about that there, buddy.
I sure would.
Get
And
the
that is a
grab out.
scoop and a poop. We'll see you next game. That's probably my best commentator. I put that one on the highlight reel. 2 or 3. We're moving on.
Pawn back on the board down here.
Laura wins.
Jimmy with the cursed logic. If it hits you, it's not random. Fair. Fair.
Jimmy
Laura?
is
Go ahead.
Jimmy is the accursed like
Round 1.
old master, like those old like 70s kung fu movies where he just gives you one word of wisdom and then you're supposed to figure it out.
Yeah, but the wisdom's always the same, which is just block.
Just block.
Trading some buttons in the nooch. I do love to see it. I do love it's a sign of respect for both players. You can't just run gimmicks here. Though Pawn tries to skip nooch and stay with a nice little combo into DP.
Maybe that's why I always lose against you there, buddy. I just don't respect you enough.
These are facts. So, a thing that you might want to notice is the raw damage of Kenneth. This is the 3rd touch of the game.
Jesus. He still has an EX bar here.
Steelsy didn't go for the tick throw, instead went for the, I'm going to test your
combo
block,
into
I'm going to
throw.
walk up and throw you. Let's go.
Round 2.
That's the most tilting part of Ken's kit, is just that forward throw.
Really? I was going to say the back throw, because that back throw puts you, like, on frickin' Venus.
I think
Man,
what it is
Go ahead.
it's just like the multiple hits to me. Like it just seems disrespectful. Everything about that grab is disrespectful.
In a world with Luke, we all got to get used to it, man. Bam, 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 bam. That rhythm sound familiar?
Yep.
Speaking of rhythm, Laura trying to kick something up here, but then backs off and adopts a more defensive stance. There it is.
Oh, got
There
the
it is.
Yep.
Nobody survives the double dash. I think it would be really sick for Pawn if he would incorporate a little bit more tick throws. I think he's going for a lot of kind of like either, wake up throws or like kind of skip a neutral with that EX meter. I think that if he would tick throw a little bit, Steelsy's a very respectful player. He's holding down back. I think you can punish him for that.
Let's see what we get here. I love both of these games. I think all of these games for the most part have gone to the 3rd round.
Yeah, these two are evenly matched.
We are getting the full experience of Street Fighter right now.
That was a very good DP.
Steelsy DPs correctly. I just DP a lot.
I say this as a compliment insult to you. That's what makes you good, is because like it's really hard to learn you because you don't have predictable patterns. Though I'm sure that Jimmy's like, oh yes he does, everyone does, from atop his mountain throat.
I see no other gods up here except for me.
Oh, I guarantee you he says that every morning. But here we are, back in. See, look at that. I see
Look
why
at
I
that
was kind of
V-trigger.
skeptical on the V trigger too, but now I get it.
No, I think it's definitely worth it here.
The horizontal range on V trigger 2 is just so wild.
And Steelsy has been working those combos forever.
Yeah, no, Steelsy an incredibly precise machine. La Machina.
Ken wins.
I think one of the things, if I were Pawn, that I might step back a little bit here, as he's running for his tournament life right now, is be cautious with the X elbow at low health. Like, Steelsy is full on waiting for it at this point. I think he's got that read. Pawn is, and I say this with empathy because I am one too, he's a very momentum-based player. And I think he's
Yeah.
got to reestablish the tempo.
No, yeah, I think he's probably just in that part where I feel like he might, like subconsciously, and I don't mean this in a negative way, I feel like he might have gotten cheated out of a round. And I say that in a way that I have definitely felt that, like, where if it's, we're both really low and like something happens, while, my opponent did the right move, it just blows all, like, it takes all the wind out of my sails, and I just don't feel like I can recover.
This is a mentally taxing game, and the 1-to-5 format really drives that home.
You just got to find some way of breaking through Steel's defense, and he might find it.
Yeah, I'm full on eating crow here on that comment I made about V-Trigger 2 earlier. He has gotten a ton of mileage out of that this set. Now, you don't want to test Pawn's anti-airs. Pawn's anti-airs are frisky.
Oh yeah,
I like that little bait he's doing with the projectile. Big punish coming. That'll do it.
That is it. Steelszy got too excited there. And this is where we fall into the part. If you are ahead by a noticeable margin and you just want to close out the round, you have to remain diligent on your same gameplay, your same flow chart of what got you here. Because if you get too excited, that's just going to be an easy way for Pawn to come back. Because then you start making those errors, and then they can capitalize on it. And then, like I said, those wins takes out of your sails, and next thing you know, it's 4-4. Final point.
And the inverse side of that too is that's the first block DP of the game. Steelszy has not thrown out DPs in neutral like at all. Maybe it's the second, but like there have been very few in far between. He's not a guessing Street Fighter player. He's a calculated Street Fighter player. To go back to the old mind, body, heart, I think Steelshi's very much a mind player. I like that V shift. A little spicy for close to a corner, but I like that.
Nice DP coming out there from Steelszy.
Feels like he's committed to doing the DP on the Laura Fireball.
I mean, if it worked, I'm not gonna.
Oh, no, I'm not critiquing it. I'm not critiquing it.
Got the tick throw coming out. I wonder if Pawn is delay teching at all.
Now, he probably should start. Well, actually, that's tricky because I think Steelszy has pretty elaborate block strings. Steelshi's a tough opponent.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Pawn fighting for his tournament life here. I think if he can play a little bit, like if he can throw a little bit of baits out there, because I think Steelszy is very eager to sew this up and put some big punishes on the board. Look at that knee. That knee's getting hella mileage. There it is. With the scoops. That said, while this does look like Pawn's pulling ahead, that full stick of both sticks of butter down there in the bottom right, that's going to hurt a lot. You got to play patient.
Butter, and I can't believe it's not butter. And Steelszy is sitting right on him.
Yeah, I would take almost no risks here. You have a ton of time. Yeah, you know what? Screw that. Let's just end it. Boom. Zap, zap, as they say.
I kind of want Pawn to take us to final round or final match. He just has to win the next one, and then.
Oh, for sure. I always want the maximum amount of Street Fighter, dude. I always want to watch the maximum amount of Street Fighter. Shout outs to Spooky and South in the chat, and Triscuits. What's up?
Round one.
That's what we watched from our safety net here. And, you know.
It's so much more relaxing to watch this game.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be playing later tonight. You're like, I don't want this to go to the final set. I'm tired of Street Fighter.
No, for sure. Either stop me or get stopped.
I think Pawn might have found his rhythm here.
Yeah, it's looking like it. What he needs to not do is try to steal turns. He cannot steal turns from Steelszy. It's in his name, Steelszy.
Unless your name is Ed and you have a flicker for a special movement.
We don't talk about the unholy one. We don't talk about the cursed one here. We talk about Laura, though. Big combo damage.
Let's see if we can get maybe an EX grab here can clinch it out.
That fireball from close range is causing a lot of problems for its user. Pawn, I think you want to slow down on it. That's going to be super. Not death, though, because of the scaling. It's going to be a guess per game situation, though.
But just that amount of damage.
Ooh, but he drops it.
But he picked it right back up with that grab.
I thought he was going to throw. I was going to be dash up, though. I was teching.
Spooky over here on my side will not stand for this Ed slander. Ed players unite. Let's go.
Ed players unite so they can leave. Get out of here.
I believe
Spooky.
Hold this back.
Meaty Tatsu says Technicalty. We mix it up. I really like the dash and the buttons there.
Yeah,
From Laura.
He really can't flow chart that much against Steelszy though.
No. Ooh, that backdash is unfortunate. That's going to come back to bite him.
That's
Not quite. Oh, it is stun. It is stun.
And that
Will it be game? He'll get super during this combo. Nope.
No, he will not.
We're getting into guess per game territory. This is it.
Got him with that grab.
Tried to bait the DP there. Oh gosh! It's Chip. It's Chip.
Chip to win.
Smart player from Steelszy. Very, very intellectual player. Good games to both players.
Can win.
Oh yeah, definitely. That was some great gameplay coming out. Oh, okay. I'm still very sad that the U.S. Lost to the Netherlands, but you know what? We made it far. We made a statement. It's called soccer. Moving on.
I don't even know what that sport is. I'm only here to commentate the real sport, esports, with Street Fighter V Championship Edition. 3 at night, hot dog. That's. I appreciate the commitment, but I would understand if I wasn't here to watch that one. Right. The pinkest of Koreans takes the center stage, and mercifully, Alex is wearing boots because the close-up on those feet is not pretty. Here we go. Get the Animu out the way.
Let's see what we have here. And Hap, you want to give us a lowdown on both of our fighters as we get into the first match of the set?
Absolutely, would love to. So, Binch is a very proficient player when it comes to taking stray hits and turning them into lots of damage. He has a very nice offense when he gets going, and his execution is so crispy clean. I jinxed him, so he dropped that, but other than that, he really is going spot on. Technicalty is a very smart player, and the problem is he's smart and he does huge amounts of damage. He will touch you 4 times. And here's the thing. Here's what this looks like if you start to beat him, is you're going to get V-Trigger 1 and you're going to explode. Also, Kareem's tiny health bar not doing her a lot of favors against Alex's big chops.
It turns a 4-touch into a 3-touch almost.
Yeah. I think Alex and Potemkin players really probably could be the same people, and that they both they're kind of losing and then they're not, if you know what I mean.
I definitely think that Binch might have to slow down a little bit here.
I agree. I'll tell you my secrets when I had success against Binch in the LEB, which is if I play real slow, he will make the mistake before I do, which is not a testament to me. It's just you gotta play lame, because if you play a fast game, Binch will slow. That's the Yami drop. If you block that little chop there, the quarter circle forward chop, he can grab you. It's a 2-frame window, so it's great execution from technical people to put that out. Here comes the V-trigger. Gotta be smart about these parries. Binch saying, I'll give up the screen real estate, I don't care. There's the parry. 2 hits though. That's gonna hurt. Won't quite kill? It might. Nope.
No, it won't kill just yet.
Like that V-shift. Ooh, oh!
Oh, and the drop. And into the grab.
Just missed time to throw. Great showing from Binch. I think this set's got a lot of blood still in it. A lot of life still in it.
No, I definitely think that Binch will adapt, and we'll see a different type of player in the next coming rounds.
Round 1.
Yeah, I think you gotta be real respectful to Alex's V-trigger one once it gets up. You gotta know just the things to punish against Alex. There's a couple of big ones that you can punish, but there's a couple you can't too.
The biggest thing you can do to check Alex when he has that V-trigger is tick throws, I would say.
That is true unless Technicalty has the read on you.
That's true. Or I would say maybe
There's the Yami drop.
Yep.
There's the Yami drop. You can't down back against him. You have to gamble. Sorry for interrupting. My apologies.
Oh no, you're fine. The V skill part where he cocks his arm and like rolls his arm back, that makes his next hit a counter hit, right?
It does, and worse, it gives him V meter. If you ever are playing Technicalty and he's across the screen just going, "I'm ready," I'm ready. What's the one that says for that? I'm all warmed up. I'm all warmed up. I'm all warmed up. He's building meter the entire time. He's powering up Super Saiyan style, so you can't really give him a lot of screen room. Alex is very strong in this particular patch of Street Fighter V. I think Binch had a really good start to that last round. I feel like he was on something. Technicalty knows you got to duck after that mix-up. Great V-shift. Called it right out.
I would say that one of Technicalty's weaknesses would be his either his in the air, just in the air, but that's just kind of like how Alex works, where a lot of his attacks that's coming from the air, other than like those quick stomps, are very slow moving. So if you have a good anti-air and you can make it off that, I would say that would be
good V-shift again.
But still gets the parry into the stun, and that is game 2.
That'll do her. I think Binch is onto something. I think he's got a pretty decent playstyle figured out. The V-shifts are getting a lot of mileage. He's even getting to use up some of Technicalty's resources. There's 2 things that are hurting him right now. There's a couple of drops. because bench is, like I said, execution clean as hell. There's a couple of drops that are getting away with a little bit of damage / knockdowns not coming out. And then also, if he can maintain this kind of slow pace, you don't want to rush into an Alex. Nor do you want to give him tons of time. It's a tough little rhythm to figure out. See, there he goes, cranking that shoulder, building that meter.
Oh, into that EX anti-air.
Uses the V reversal, says, I don't want to guess. That was a beautiful whip punch. Punish that. Oh no. If you block that dive in, blow that up. It's incredibly minus. You can do your big fancy punish on that one.
Shout out to Bench though, because he just started learning the Alex match, or he was learning the Alex matchup earlier. I don't know if he was just now learning it, but 0 to 100 real quick.
That's what I'm saying. The Alex matchup, I had been such a treat to play against Technicalty because he will push you through the meat grinder on this matchup. I'll tell you the secret to beating him though, because he told me, and I'm going to keep narking on everybody. You got to do a little bit of shimmies here because he is going to delay tech a lot. He's self-confessed. And I think that if Bench would mix a little shimmies in here, he could get some more mileage out of those very wonderful buttons Karen has.
Right.
I like these neutral jumps as an answer. I like that a lot. Oh, that's going to hurt him.
Technicalty is the only person in the Boomers Discord that I will switch to V-Trigger 1-4.
Huh. I'm too busy V-reversaling to have any V-triggers in that particular matchup. Look at that range on that jumping heavy kick from Alex. That thing hits from downtown.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, if I'm Bench now, I'm taking a deep breath, having a sip of my coffee, shaking it off, reestablishing the game plan a little bit here.
Cursing the seating, and then we're going to go into match 4 here.
It's kind of tough too, because Alex has very excellent footsies buttons, and Karen is a beautifully powerful footsies character. But she's having some trouble contesting that good old crouching medium punch from our boy over there. Uh-oh. Big damage.
That's going to hurt. And the follow-up into the stun.
Nothing more command grapplery than double dash command grab. Is a primal instinct that turns on in their mind. They start salivating in their fangs. They just gotta
and you know what? Versus Alex is one of those times that my detriment actually comes out on the plus side. Just, you know, random DPs, just whenever. Catch the Alex off guard.
To quote somebody in our Discord server, if it is truly random, it is hard to predict, and therefore it is skillful. Oh,
he
blocks
blocked
it.
the DP wake up.
I think Technicalty is really trying to keep this tempo up and make this a very fast set. I don't know if he wants to give an inch here.
Miz,
trying to
yes,
cap
that is true. So Technicalty is basically playing SF Potemkin here.
Yeah. I mean, in that way, Alex and Potemkin share a lot in common, except Alex has better mobility. And no full screen, block low, you know, the whole Potemkin thing. But humongous comeback factor and big buttons. He makes you kind of learn to respect the buttons. And if you don't, you get command. That one right there, when he swings the forward arm like a little lariat, that's mad plus on blocks. You have to kind of guess. If he gets you with that in the corner, it's literally almost 50-50.
I also like the fact that Alex's CA is not a command grab. It is a bunch of chops. And if you get hit by one of those, you are in it.
He's very pro wrestling inspired. Block the overhead. Actually a really great punish and pursuit. Technicalty playing incredibly sound here. Bench has got a mountain to climb. With no disrespect to him whatsoever. Technically just playing incredibly well. Punish that. There we go. That's that Bench energy that I love. When you catch those big punishes. I'm glad he's mixing the throw game in here. Honestly, I would start throwing the V-trigger, dude. Yeah, I would just start throwing the V-trigger.
Like you could use more training.
I get away with a little bit of shenanigans on that parry because Fong has a lot of 2-hit normals, but if you don't, like, you're going for a ride.
I'm telling you right now, if you throw that, you can't parry a throw.
Yeah, I think throws and maybe a couple tick throws. Hey, there we go. Get that pressure string running from Bench. Here we go. This character, Alex, also fairly safe to stand block against. Activates. Jump, jump, jump! Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
There is an armor break if he gets the fully charged one.
He's got to jump.
All right, here we go. Potentially a guess for game. Makes it out.
Let's see what we got here.
Now what's going to happen here is if he stays full screen, technically he's going to just build that V trigger back up. Here he goes. I think he's trying to respect the jump at yep. Bench fighting for his tournament life here. Not dead. Oh,
Now
they
he
trade
is.
air to air to seal it. Good game.
Good game.
Very proficient work from Technicalty. Bench had a couple times started the engine up on the offense. Just couldn't keep it in place. And that's part of the players. Don't respect them. Don't give them an inch, because when they get it, they're going to come for a lot more. I mean, like, do respect them, actually. The opposite I'm saying. Like, don't consider their feelings. Like, play as lame as you have to. We're on the grid, respecting the great Atlantic Ocean. Shout-outs to my boy, the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay.
Short stint of anime. Jumps over. Does it again.
I'll be right here, but I am going to finish eating because I haven't eaten anything today, so just give me 20 seconds.
Now nourish that mind for the excellent commentary. Goes for the Yami drop. If you block that chop, you're gambling. Jumps over the command grab attempt. We're spacing out with fireballs. Look for that stomp from Alex. He's got the bar for it. Didn't even need it. Went for the little mix-up at the end of the pokes.
Round 2. Fight.
Good whiff punish on the lariat. Full damage too. He shifts out of the pressure. Man, both of these players are extremely optimal with their punishes. Ooh, punish that! Unfortunately, doesn't confirm. Does confirm off of that, though, and we're out of the corner. That's really, really good for Steelszy. Poke into conversion. And now it's guessing time. I'm going to set up a big blinker that as soon as Alex goes into V-trigger, it says, change your playstyle! Adapt your playstyle now!
I wish these guys would just learn to jump.
Alex wins.
Second Alex does that little wind up there, he has to go forward. He can't just cancel it.
And I think part of the pain is, as you learn, like, you have to remember while you're under siege by Alex. Miz in the chat says that he was confused by the background noise in the middle of Hotashi's video. We actually are paid by Hotashi. He sublets to me, I take care of him. Going for some spacing this time. Puts him in the corner. Doesn't respect the plus frames. Woo! I think these first couple games are going to be Steelszy learning about the Yami drop. That got added. That wasn't our release Alex thing. Go for the tick throw.
Can you explain what the Yami drop is for me again?
For sure. So Alex has a special where he like chops you professional wrestling style. You can cancel that into a command grab if you do it really, really tight. It makes it so you can't just take the block string happily and be comfortable. I saw Steelszy go for the tick throw there. I think if he can mix in a little bit of shimmies with some tick throws, he might get some mileage here. He's on the right path to sniffing out how to play this character, or to play against this character. Good blocks. That's incredibly plus. The stomp, the EX stomp is super plus. You got to respect it. And Steelszy does so correctly. There's the Yami drop.
Okay, I got you.
It whiffs at super far ranges.
I'm sitting here trying to figure out what can Steelszy do here. And as far as I know right now, it's just
I've got the recipe. I've got the recipe. I've got it. Here's what Steelszy needs to do. He needs to try to play a kind of mid-screen oriented game. He needs to whiff punish whenever he can off of Alex's big whiff normals, such as like a standing heavy kick or a crouching medium punch. He needs to shimmy.
Yeah.
He needs to shimmy. That's huge against Technicalty.
Miz, shimmies in this context. So whenever we get a hard knockdown with this versus Alex or versus Ken or anyone really, when they come up, they're gonna do one of three things. They're going to be pressing a button, they're going to be trying to grab, or they're going to be blocking. And shimmies is just trying to see if they are going to do the first two, in which case they're going to whiff and then you punish.
Can I give the super TLDR version of that? No offense, Pines.
Yeah.
It's kind of a tough concept to digest until you get it, and then it clicks pretty instantly. It's you step in and out of their throw range to bait their throw attempt, and then you punish their whiff throw animation. There it is. He just did it. He just did it.
There's a shimmy. There's the shimmy got caught.
So I'm hoping that Steelszy, noticing that Technicalty did go for the grab there, because if he's catching onto that pattern, he can start to take advantage of that. That will shift the matchup, so Technically we'll have to change his style a little bit. Because otherwise, Technically is going to delay tech. Real quick for any not Street Fighter heads, delay teching in this game is you press your throw tech buttons in just such a timing that it covers both the block and the subsequent grab that will come after it, but it's very punishable by shimmies. That's a lot to download really quick.
Got that. Yep.
Look at the stun bar. Look at the stun bar.
Yeah, it's just sitting there perfectly.
The only thing that Alex does bigger than his damage is his stun damage.
And shout out
And
to LEB for seeding this properly. Like, Technical was seated exactly where he was supposed to be.
I mean, that little 2 next to his name was earned. Technicalty's a very, very strong player.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see if Steelszy can adapt here. Getting that EX.
That's what we're talking about.
Heavy
That's what
DP
we're
out
talking
of the way.
about. Those little. There you go. There you go. Love that chase
you
down
go.
with the dash.
You can actually yep, he just figured out he could anti-air that.
Steelszy doing a lot of the right things. The question is going to be, can he assemble a game plan in time? The first to 5 is a little bit of time, but punish that. There we go.
There we go.
For the record, technically, if you listen back to the tape, I'm not cheering against you. I'm enjoying this guy trying to figure. But he stomps on it. That is not an invul DP. That'd be trigger 2. Love the attempt though. What a gamble! What a gamble!
The more that Steelszy wins, the better he can formulate a plan. The longer he can keep himself alive.
Steelszy's an incredibly strong player. Technicalty's name is technical, but I'm telling you, both of these players bring a significant level of the understanding of this game.
Yeah. Oh, that was the EX into the stun.
That's going to be enough. But not all is lost, because Steelszy heading into the next round with a full stick of butter, which you know he needs 1 touch to convert that. Steelszy's a wizard of that. Ooh, the punish! Perfectly timed. Last second. Let's go.
Just like you were saying, converted it perfectly.
Yeah, Steelszy has the tools he needs here. He just needs to make sure that... Look at there! We got tick throws. We get a shimmy in there. I think it's going to get some real good pressure in this corner. But why shimmy when you can just blow stuff up from the moon? Let's go. That's it! That's the shimmy!
Yes, there we go. And Steelszy is on the board. With a perfect 2.
Steelszy responding.
He says, I'm not going out just like that. Now it's your turn to adapt.
And that's exactly the game here. That's exactly the game here. If Steelszy can notice the things he did that worked there and continue to incorporate them, it will be on Technicalty to alter his game plan. Which he can. He's a smart player. I look forward to seeing the adaptations.
Round one.
And we go into game 4. Sorry, 5. Counting, not my strong suit. This is the thing about both of these players. Stray hits turn into big damage.
Oh, yeah.
Got those blocks. Steelszy knows to stand block in this matchup. Hard to punish that standing heavy kick. Chooses to block it. Jumps out. These reflexes are actually wild. Way to play Steelszy. Good parry.
Can't do that on the parry though, but he can hit that EXCP.
Jump to jump. Oh, you're going for a ride. You're going for a ride.
Now he knows that guard breaks. And that's that.
Yeah, very well played by Technicalty. You don't get to make a lot of mistakes against him.
Round 2. Fight.
These two Privileged blonde men taking full advantage of their stats.
Oh no, he's just going into it.
Blondes have more fun. Blondes have more plus frames, my friend.
Man.
Steelszy anti-aired that jumping command grab a couple of times, but like it's tough to do it consistently because it mimics the same arc as the stomp. You can do the one but not the other. Hey, there we go. Almost a follow-up too. Love the taking advantage of that pressure. Expecting the blocks. Here comes Yami. Yep. Yes. Technically, he's going to take the free damage off of Yami until you learn to stop him.
Alex wins.
That said, I see Steelszy implementing the download as we go.
I think if Steelszy can get another win, then it's gonna start getting a lot more even.
Yeah, he needs time. He needs time to adapt his gameplay. And I'm telling you, if anybody out here is playing Alexis on CFN, as soon as his little red bar lights up, you got to change your gameplay. Great anti-air on the jumping command grab. He says, I'm going to do it again, though. Deals with the jumping of his own, catches the dash, goes for the cross-up.
Gets the grab. There we go.
Oh, that one feels so bad to get hit by because you know you could have punched it for Yami. Yep. I'm telling you, if you block that chop and you're at that range, you have to jump or V-shift at this current time because he's going to take that free damage. Too good not to. Scary to press after that EX stomp because it's super plus. Technicalty knows. He's got him in the trap now. That's the spacing he wants.
That's exactly what he needed to kill too.
Looks like you could use
Round 2. Fight.
Technicalty like a very savvy predator, not taking extra space, just kind of doing what he needs to piece by piece to dismantle his opponent.
Gets the crush counter off.
That's 2 touches, ladies and gentlemen. 2 touches.
We can get from here. Oh, and he drops it.
That V-skill from Alex is very punishable, but punish this, punish that, huge. Yeah, that's one of the least safe moves Alex has. Spends all the butter. So we're gonna almost catch up in the life lead here. I think at this point you just need to be. Alex is gonna activate soon. You gotta be ready for that. There it is. So we gotta throw that. We gotta throw the parry if your Steel's in here.
And that is game.
Valiant effort though. Great play from both players. Steelszy trying so hard to figure out the puzzle and making significant progress in doing so, but Technicalty's offense so oppressive and the defense is so rare mistakes, very few mistakes.
We'll say that perfect was that was Steelshy's real win.
Jimenez does try getting close. Jimenez may have an advantage if he catches them at the right time.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Definitely true.
And looks like we're about to get started. And for those of you that just don't join, this is a 1st to 5 set. That is correct?
That is true. Yes, 1st to 5, and a best of 3, best out of 3 rounds in each match.
I'll show you.
And here we go. Now let's get started with the intros.
See, rocking the purple hair. I like it.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, get a little bit of anime fighting going on here. And we're all caught up.
Wow.
Yeah, and this is something that you're going to see a lot probably in this match is Jimmy is exceptional at getting his opponents in the corner and just keeping them there.
Round 2.
And just like that, that's the first round. And let's see what's going to happen here.
Yuri,
Uh-oh.
Jimmy over here trying to keep some pressure on him. But Jimmy, you know, he's so patient. He's not going to be rushed. And just like that, see the confirm converted, big damage, and right now pushing him into the corner, exactly where he wants to put him. And it's as someone who's played Jimmy so many times, that corner is terrifying. Ooh, he got out.
Did the EX
Jimmy put him right back in there. Yeah.
Left himself open. And he still has one more Aegis reflected. There's a second one.
Yep. SkuM is very good with that
Very
V
good
trigger.
job there.
Yep.
And he's got full super meter, so let's see if he does a critical art here.
Yeah, he's got good resources. Jimmy just V triggered, so he's got no reversals or V shifts.
And he's gotta be patient.
Yep. Oh,
And there we go.
Chun-Li's, man, her moves are so fast.
Chun-Li
It's
wins.
so hard to win, especially because Jimmy's like his whiff punishes and everything is just. It's always on point.
Not just that, but also in the corner. He knows when to go for the throws.
Absolutely.
He knows when
Yeah.
to just punish you.
Yeah. So Jimmy takes match 1.
Fight.
So it'll be interesting to see if SkuM tries to make some adjustments or change things up. You know,
He's doing good here. The
he's got
reach.
good spacing. I do like that. Yeah, he's being patient. Yep, and again, it's not letting
Gotta
Chun-Li.
get the-
Ooh,
Let's see.
yeah. Oh, he's doing a good job pushing getting Jimmy close to the corner, but Jimmy's holding his ground now. Oh, and now he's got him in the corner. So let's see what he's able to do if he can keep him there. All right, I know Jimmy's got V trigger, so if he confirms here, he'll probably try and.
There he
Oh,
goes.
and now he's
Here we
moving.
go.
Yep. That's unfortunate. So, yeah, we'll see. Convert to the V trigger. Got 3 bars. Jimmy's in a really good spot right here. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there's
V
one.
trigger. Yep.
Got one more left. Let's see.
Oh. Wow.
That's another thing to watch out when you're playing against Pinezz. Once he has full meter, he knows the exact range he needs to be in. He knows how far he can be to land the
Yep.
super. So you gotta be real careful once he has full meter.
And he loves to do it on people who are using the projectile because he goes through the projectile and the range on that thing is just, it's not fair. It's, 'cause he's
Enough
done that
Chun,
more
please.
times on me.
Oh, let's see. He may stun SkuM here. Let's see.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Got him in the corner.
He's keeping the pressure so that stun bar doesn't come down. Oh, SkuM's able to get some breathing room. And the grab. Right. Just one more hit. One more
And let's
confirm for Jimmy.
see. He's got 2 bars here. Here, Jimmy does. Let's see if SkuM
Yeah.
what he does.
Very tough. Yeah.
Chun-Li
SkuM though, like I do see he's keeping good pressure on Jimmy. He's getting some things that are working. But Jimmy, he does very good at just flipping it around, getting him in the corner, and just once you get in that spot, it's really hard to get things to convert things over.
Right. Now, one thing I would like to see SkuM do is when he gets stuck in the corner, like in that last round, he should use what's called, I believe it's the V reversal, where for those who don't play Street Fighter, if you hold back and then push forward in either or 3 punches or 3 kicks, you can push your opponent back. We're using a bit of the red V meter that you see. Like there, just use the V reversal. That was a good example.
Ooh, very big, very impressive confirm by Jimmy. Oh my gosh! And once again back.
And now he's in the corner.
Yeah. Oh, he flipped it on him. Okay, let's see what he does here. Oh. Oh,
he
the
missed
overhead.
those elbows though. Let's see.
Yeah. Got the throw in. SkuM's doing a really good job in this corner right now.
Doing fantastic,
got-
but Jimmy has full
Yep.
meter.
Yeah, yep, they both have CIV. Yeah, I bet you he's probably waiting for the projectile at some point.
Yep.
There it is. Oh.
Don't throw the projectiles
Yeah.
here, SkuM. Don't do it.
Oh no.
Oh, you do it.
Oh no.
Never mind.
Oh man, he did a pawn. He just went to a really unsafe special move to hope to get there, but man, those high risk moves, they don't really work on Jimmy. On his defense.
Pretty much nothing works on Jimmy because he's just everything he does is safe. He knows the frame did it really well.
Mm-hmm.
He knows when to punish regardless of whatever character you're using.
He knows, and not just the frame data, like his spacing is. He knows where to be just outside of. the
Hold
other
on, wait a
player's
minute.
range.
Hold on.
And holy
Got a
cow.
combo here.
This is gonna stun.
Beautiful. Stun.
Oh. And is it gonna firm? Is he gonna finish it?
See, you can finish him here.
Oh, all right, guess to win.
Oh, no.
There. Oh, and he got it.
There you
Good
go.
grab. Yep, Paptert, you're right. Jimmy was like, I was there too when he was talking about the spacing in the corner, and just being just underneath that timer when your opponent's in the corner is like optimal spacing for Chun.
That is an interesting thing because that does give you like good amount of spacing where you can do whatever you want.
And a good way to gauge it as well. I'm not able to count all those tiny little squares in the training room. Be able to get the perfect space.
Now SkuM's doing a good job with mixing in the throws.
He is, and he's getting a lot of good hits in there. I think the key is that he has to make sure that he doesn't play anything super unsafe.
Yeah, especially now.
Especially when he's got, Jimmy's got full meter here. And see, he's slowly pushing him in that corner.
For those of you that don't play Street Fighter V, once Chun-Li activates that V trigger, we see her hands in blue. Her normals do a little bit more damage and a little bit faster.
Yeah, I think it does 2 hits each time for like every hit. Yeah.
Right, each hit does 2 and her normals are a little bit faster.
Yeah.
So it really helps to build someone that you want to
stand up. A lot of heavy pressure. Yeah, so Jimmy now, he's up 3-0. It's been nice and clean.
Now SkuM did play well even though he lost that last match, so let's see if he capitalizes.
Yeah. He was making pressure pushing him in that corner, but Jimmy took his turn back and now, oh man. Yeah, and now he's moving it over like into that corner again off of, I mean, it's just something simple where he does the commit on the and anti-airs him and then just slowly moving back.
That was a V reversal.
Here we go. Yeah, SkuM moving back.
There's a lot of spacing. Now I got to throw. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, good patience by SkuM.
And now let's see. So he goes for a throw here. Nope.
Oh, he dashed up after that, and I doubt he's probably plus after reversal, and so Jimmy got him with the jab. Jimmy probably knows that.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Well, it could be wrong.
Chun, that reach.
Yeah, her range is insane. Very hard to beat her in neutral. Very, very hard.
So if you SkuM right now, how would you play against Chun here?
As someone who's never played Urian, that would be very. I have no idea. Like I know as Laura, I try to play a lot slower and try to force her into the corner and keep her there. I think Jimmy again, and like just like in the corner here, Jimmy keeps him there, and then just it's clinical at that point, and he takes game 4. Because it's really hard against Jimmy, you know, like character aside, Jimmy's defense is just like very, very tough not to crack. But so yeah, play very patient, get him in the corner, and just try and keep that pressure up. But I don't know, when you're playing her as Guile though, Matt, what do you usually do?
Right. That's it, pretty much. Just pray I get lucky.
Yeah. Right.
There you go. That's a good job there by SkuM, blocking, being patient.
Ooh, got the throw on. Good reversal.
There you go. There's a V reversal out of the corner.
Oh, and what an anti-air. And now we are at set point after that.
Round 2. Fight.
Now Jimmy, just one win away from heading to the next round with a full 3 bars. He's exactly in the right spot. Ooh, what a read.
There we go, good read there.
And oh man, and an even better read by Jimmy. Oh my gosh.
Nerf Chun plays Capcom. Nerf of
Jimmy.
6.
You know, Jimmy is probably the best guy in the Discord server, just because of he's such a good player, but he's also like a really great teacher, and he's
Definitely,
always
but
willing
hold
to help
on, we're
people
not
out.
done yet.
Hey, we got SkuM.
Oh no, Spooker is saying Chun is better than 6.
Oh no, not good. Oh, and that's gonna finish off.
And yep, that's it.
Yep. So Jimmy will take it 5-0. Head to the next round. Overall, really good. SkuM, I mean, it's so hard to be able to, when you get stuck in those corners with Chun-Li as well.
Come on, Spooker, we need some Luke support. Someone
Luke.
has to.
Luke or Ed, man, I hate playing both those characters. Against
Alright,
both those
fine.
characters, man.
I'm gonna start using Luke then.
2 minutes.
And here we go.
Finish you in
All
2
right.
minutes.
See Paptert using the tried and true skin, the orange skin. Believes in. And Ed, it's really impressive with that pink hair because he's committed. He even has his eyebrows are pink. I mean, the guy goes all the way. All right. After a little bit of a catch up, now we're here, and now Pappy's stuck in the corner now. We'll see if he's able to get out. That is something Fang has. He's got a lot of defensive abilities.
Yeah, here's a tricky opponent. Like that cloud you see when he puts it down, that works as sort of a shield, but you can
Yep.
get past it. If you
There's a
hit it, get hit.
on that cloud, yeah.
But the thing is, as you see, he's gonna use the poison cloud, and then he'll fire with another couple
Yep.
of poison projectiles.
Even though it's on the floor, it is a projectile, so Ed can use that dash that you just saw his V skill to get around it. And ooh, is this gonna kill?
And
Oh,
he may
nope.
kill. No, not yet.
Close.
Go for a throw here. Looks maybe.
Yep. Oh, he got him on the when he tried to use. I don't know what it's called because I'm a terrible Ed fan, but oh,
Very
Ed gets
nice
him with the
EX move
psycho
there.
upper. Yep. Ed's psycho uppers are terrifying. Good punish.
Oh,
All right.
so fast forward.
Yep. Ed Pine's able to get out of that corner. Is he able to get an opening right now? Hey, welcome back, Miz. We just finished up our first round. And now we're in where Jimmy, our 1 seed, played SkuM, and who won? He was able to advance to the next round, and now we're in the last batch of the quarterfinals, which is we see, and here is this Ed's ability, just be able to his comeback ability is very, very strong. Now he's got Pap on the ropes here in the corner. Like, oh, that's punishable.
Now, when Ed grabs, I believe you can use the V reversal to get out of that, as long as he doesn't activate the V trigger.
When he grabs,
I believe so, unless he uses the V trigger, but I could be wrong on that.
oh, what a backdash. Oh,
Oh, he whiffed the throw, and
got him with
that's
the psycho upper.
the end of the first match.
Yeah, and that's the psycho upper. That's that XDP right there. It's such it's such a weird DP because it will miss. Like, it takes like a couple of frames for it to actually connect, and so it's kind of got a really bad feature on it because you can use a 3-frame and still have time to block it, but it also has that delay right there where like nothing will hit it.
Definitely. And Ed is a weird character to use, or I should say interesting, that I believe all his specials where you press 2 buttons.
Yep.
2 punches or 2 kicks. So
I don't think he has it. Does he have any motion inputs? I don't think he does.
I don't believe he does.
Yep, it's all buttons.
Very interesting character to use. Let's see, Paptert, let's see if he changes anything.
Yeah, and Spooky said in the chat, no, he does not have any motions. So he,
Well, there we go.
yep. Now we'll get to see we got Paptert now. He seems to find an opening and oh, gotta watch those toes.
Round 2.
Paptert did a good job wearing the pressure there. Just
Yep.
didn't give him any chance to counter.
And that's the thing about Ed. You gotta, he can blow you up if you let an open go there.
Yeah, Miz, there's been some things that have happened in Street Fighter.
Yeah, this is I'm guessing you're thinking of of Fang, this tall cyborg sleaze man. He is toxic in both because he has poison that he will wear your health down, and 2 because fighting him is like fighting a spaghetti noodle, where he's just getting away all the time. He is Very elusive.
Wow.
And there it
Impressive
is.
comeback by Paptert.
I think Pat made the change. He is playing much more aggressive on this round, and it paid off.
Yeah, he's definitely playing more aggressive, especially with the ground attacks too.
Yep. And he's not getting punished from the psycho upper nearly as much. Like definitely, you don't want to get blown up on that one. Ed gets like pokey on that. And like he can just rob you whenever he gets that going.
And he's doing a good job there with that poison war. Just do a little bit of extra damage. And for those of you that don't play Street Fighter, the poison, it sticks for a certain bit of time, but you can get rid of it by either doing damage to Fang or eventually just wait it out, as eventually it stops.
That is
as long
good
as
to
you
know.
don't get poisoned.
Yeah.
But the best way is just to hit him to stop the poison.
As a lore player, I just armor X elbow through it or X command grab. Both of them work until he knows that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, when Fang uses the slow poison projectile
There
that
you go.
goes just straight forward, that's when you put pressure on him to stop the poison immediately.
That's true. Oh.
He's doing a good job using that war.
Yeah. He's got huge life leads so far. Paptert has.
There's a reason Fang says take the poison.
Yep. Wears you down. That's a big one. Let's see if finds turning it. Oh, and all right, reset.
There you go. There's a throw.
Yep.
Good job there.
Oh, he whipped. He
Ooh.
tried to get him with the psycho upper, but Pap.
He's gonna do some
he did
damage
not-
here.
He didn't get a good punish
Got
on
the
that.
V trigger activated.
Yeah, that was a big combo. All right, let's see. Yeah, Fang in the corner. Oh, he pressed the button. You almost got to take the throw in that situation because you can't.
There you
there's
go.
not a lot
Good job
you
with the
can
V reversal
do.
there.
Yeah, he's able to get out, and now he's got Pines on the rope here in the corner. And Pines doesn't have Psycho Upper right now, so he's got a. Ooh, he got baited or he got hit on that one.
Pretty close. Oh,
Oh,
see? Wow.
He V reversal switched sides, but then got ticked by the smoke cloud.
Ran right into that poison worm.
Yeah.
And Papter's up 2-1 now.
Yeah, he V reversaled to his death, unfortunately.
Yes, Spooker, you're right. That is very unfortunate. But this is Fang.
Yep.
Very tricky character to fight against.
Yeah, he's you see Pine's trying to play a little more patient. He's got in. He's got him in the corner now. And ooh, what a cross up. Now the turns have tabled. Oh, and they've done it again. Now we got Fang in the corner.
Oh, KC, what happened
All
was Pinezz tried using the V reversal, but Fang, Papter used the poison cloud, which does damage. So when he went out of the V reversal, Pinezz went right into it. And that was how he lost.
Man.
But he comes back here.
Yeah. That was an interesting one where they both were just fighting over that corner.
Also want to mention one other thing. For those of you non-Street Fighter players, the straight cloud, you can walk right through it. But when Fang does the projectiles in the air, those actually do damage and could stun you when you block, so. The one straight forward you can walk right through, but not the other poison attacks.
Yes, Jimmy. That's what I said, and I'm sticking to it. You can quote me on the quote.
And here's some more damage here. Let's see.
Yep, he's got him in this corner now.
He does,
Oh, and he
but
flipped.
he's out of meter.
Yeah,
Out
we'll
of the V trigger expired, so.
yeah, and this is tough when he's activated V trigger, but he doesn't have his V reversals or his V shifts, and something that's big and now he's
And that can
Gone,
do
but he's better
damage.
Yeah.
that poison when the V trigger is activated. Oh, good comeback.
That's unfortunate. Took a play out of my playbook and lost by just not blocking the projectile.
Yeah, but Pinezz did a good job with the spacing there, just managing the distance at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. He stayed patient, waited, and then he let Paptert hang himself there.
Oh, Pap's doing pretty
Yep.
good here. Good start.
Now, yep, receiverless. It's more of like the ones the receiver Paptert takes is he's keeping that pressure going, but that is very unsafe.
There you go. Good job
Yes,
getting
yes.
down there with the V reversal.
Yeah. Pinezz, as soon as he saw that, took it, and he may. This is gonna
And he's
stun.
gonna stun him. He's gonna stun him.
Yep. All right. He has no EX yet. Nope.
He does now.
Yep. He got it during the combo, and Pinezz or Pap got out. V
Now, yep, Pap,
triggering.
keep that pressure. Nope. It's too late. Get out.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, is this gonna kill? It is. Oh my
Yep.
goodness. Yeah, this is just going back and forth. We haven't seen that
Fine.
grab like very often. Oh man. Yeah, he's gotta be careful
Pinezz
with those
is
cleaves.
he's really reading Paptert now. Looks like he
Yeah.
knows when to
He
punish.
knows those he knows he can punish those. And see, oh, he blocked the psycho upper. It's huge as the punish. And you see, Pinezz likes to do this move where he uses a projectile and he likes to dash in behind it, but it's actually very unsafe. And I don't know if Paptert knows to punish that or not. It won't matter this round though, because Ed got the stun and the win in the match. And he goes up 3-2.
Yeah, as you mentioned with Paptert, he can slide under the projectile, but then that leaves himself open if Pinezz is in the right range.
Yeah.
You gotta be
that's
real
true.
careful. So it's not that easy because he's using that as a setup, the projectile.
Yeah.
Because even if Paptert jumps in the air, Pinezz can just grab him as well as anti-air.
I think
So
it's
it's really
if he
tough way.
if he blocks the projectile. Well, we'll see if he tries it again. So I think Pinezz tries to time it where it's safe. But we'll see. See, yep, right there. Yeah, he could punish that. He's like negative a billion right there. But I don't think he knows it. Like the thing about like Pinezz is really good at his pressure. It does not look fake. It's hard to find that.
Yeah, he's
And it-
really.
And it is working.
Settling in
He is
now.
lighting him up.
If I'm Paptert, I would like to see him try some throws. Just
Yeah,
based on how he's played before, try to mix it up a bit.
I think he heard
Pinezz
you.
is reading the poison. Oh, there you go. He's definitely reading the poison, so.
Yep.
Oh, now he's keeping a distance after the
Yeah.
throw, so. Let's see if that changes
Ooh,
things
he got
up.
the upper.
Ooh,
Oh, he got it, but wasn't able to do anything. Switch sides.
there he goes, down the corner.
Yeah. Oh, the crush counter. Pinezz wasn't able to confirm it, but he did that. And Skin back in this corner, and he gets the elbow, gets out of the corner. And Pinezz does have V trigger right now, so let's see if he tries to activate.
That's right. Well, let's see.
Oh, yep, he does. He
There it
activates,
goes.
pulls it in,
Nice. Let's see if he goes for the grab. Yes, he
and
does.
that is going to take the mat or this game right here. So 4-2, and now we are at match point. Or
Now, if you're
two.
Paptert, what would you do here?
It's I think you got to be careful
Oh,
about.
wait a minute. Hold on. Is there going to be a change here?
Oh, yeah. Oh, is he going to change characters?
Oh, wait,
This
Paptert.
is-
Make me proud. Use
let's-
Guile.
Is he going to go Guile? I know he plays Birdie. He doesn't do good Birdie. I don't know though. I have no idea. who
My
he's gonna
guess
try.
would be he changes the
Yep.
V,
each-
one of the V trigger to V skill.
Yep. That's a good guess. That's much better than my guess, which was about to be he's going to change costumes, just for the mental reset.
I believe he's used V trigger 2 in the past. I could be wrong. We'll find out in a few
That's
seconds.
the one where he rolls up the sleeves, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think it is.
Let's see.
Let's see what we got. It is.
Oh, he changed outfit. Okay.
Yep, costume change. Called it. Going for the mental reset. I respect it.
Round 1.
Projectile, and yeah, you see Pines uses that where he uses that projectile to try and he just wants to skip the neutral altogether.
Yeah, he
And
uses that to get inside.
He is
Let's-
very, very negative on those double dashes when he throws that projectile out. But it's hard to know when you've got to block the projectile as well. Ooh, so this is so much damage. Then we're gonna fast forward a little bit, and yeah, the anti-air,
Oh,
very
that's.
nice. I think
Nope,
that's-
not yet.
All right. You want to move? A good V reversal. I think Pines hasn't used a cycle upper yet. He's
Good
probably
pressure down.
he's bound for one here. See, that was Paptert backed up. He's trying to play more patient right now.
He is. Pinezz, there he goes. Activates the V trigger. Let's see.
And
And
then
he used a
other
V
one's gonna go for the
reversal.
throw
There
there.
you go. Take the grab.
Oh, he
Good timing
jumped.
there on that jump.
Yeah. Wow. He jumped in the moment. I couldn't believe it. He jumped, and man, it worked.
Hey, he's only lose.
Yep.
He's one match away from losing, so why not?
You know? Yeah. Got to go for on a fourth down right there. And fast forward a little bit. And oh,
It's gonna
he
hurt.
got him with the low. Yep, and he's in the corner. But not anymore.
There you go.
What?
blocked it.
Yes. And see, that's the disadvantage of that cycle upper is that you can 4-frame and still block. Yep. There.
After's
Going
using
with
the jumps
throws.
more. He's doing good timing on
Oh,
those
is it gonna
jumps.
kill? Not gonna kill.
Not yet.
But he was so close, and take the poison, and he takes the round.
Hey, we're not done yet. Paptert did a good job of those
Yep.
jumps. Now he's mixing things up now. Whereas before
know.
he was pretty much staying on the ground.
Paptert went for the costume change, trying to ice Pines a little bit too with the change. And hey, he won. I'm gonna say it worked.
Fight.
Right in the projectile.
And now he's doing neutral jumps too, which is
Yeah,
an okay idea if Pinezz
Oh.
keeps charging in.
good anti-airs right there. Man, yeah, he's doing great with the pressure right now. Pines he's struggling to find what buttons to press. Oh, and that is ooh. Yeah, Pines. As soon as he saw that X sleeves, he went right in. Now he's got him in the corner. See, ooh.
He's using that V reversal.
good
Doing
V
a good
reversal
job
there.
there.
Now if Pines if he's anticipating that V reversal, you can punish it when it gets on the other side. Don't ask me how though.
Good job with the V shift.
Ooh, great anti-air right there too. Oh, good interrupts. And now he's got Pines in the corner, but he's going to try and play it safe.
Oh, that
Oh,
should
this-
be it.
Oh, he
Nope.
oh he blocked
There he
the
goes.
upper. What?
Round 2.
After's really
What a-
seems to be
yep,
getting the timing
great
now for
read.
Pinezz.
Yeah, he's making sure he's not getting blown up by things like the cycle upper. He's been blocking him so far.
And there's a poison.
Oh yeah, EX poison. That's a tricky one. Does that costume have a god mode at 0 health or something? It does if you're Paptert, I'm guessing. It seems.
Whatever works, works. Uh-oh,
Yep.
push counter.
This is big damage.
And let's see. Looks
Yeah,
like Pastor's
he's-
just gonna wait for the V trigger and
Playing
timeout.
patient. Oh, good anti-air. We're gonna fast forward a little bit. And so yeah, he does that as soon as he sees those X elbows. Pines likes to dash in. He also likes to anti-air when
jump.
people jump. Ooh, and this is down to
Oh,
the
it's
wire.
close.
Big poison there.
And also the poison, if you're poisoned, that alone will not kill you.
No, unless he's in V trigger. That does make contact. Oh,
Oh. Good timing down that throw. And
yeah.
Pinezz is 1 round away.
Yeah, Pap he definitely sees like that double dash when he sees it coming in. He can definitely punish it, but it's been Pines has been getting away with it like so far with really good success. So now he beat triggers and oh man, it's really close to stun.
Tech grab.
Yeah, Pap's fighting for his life right now. Oh, he missed the confirm. He blocked it. Up.
Block the
Oh,
cycle up.
there
Here we
it
go.
is. Let's see. Yep, and Pine's got no resources, and he takes it with
Wow.
the nose.
Alright. One
Yeah.
more match.
Man, Ed Shin's got to be killing him right now for how many times Paptert's finished the round with the, like going those lows. But man, we are going the distance now, 4-4.
Man, this has been an awesome set. Alright, so what would you do if you're Pinezz right now? Oh, wait a minute. I'm going back.
Oh. So he's doing a costume change. That's what I'm guessing. I hope it's the Dimitri costume because that is hideous and probably the worst costume in the game. And anything to distract Paptert from whatever he's doing that's working.
Yeah, it's gotta be a costume change. I don't remember Pinezz
Well, he could,
is in different V skill, V trigger. So
He does do both V triggers. He has done both with the, like, and his V trigger 2 with the, I think his V trigger 2 is the orb. That is very annoying to have to deal with.
that's right. I forgot all about that V trigger. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that orb's got like a million hits on it, so it's very annoying to have to work with.
Right. So if
We'll
you're
see what
Pinezz, how would you? What adjustment would you make for this last match?
Man, it's tough because like I feel like Paptert's adjustment so far is he's been able to keep him from getting just such explosive damage and punishes, but he's got to. You see, he still likes to use those sleeves and try and get him when he's unexpected, and he does go with the costume change. There it is. And so Pines, if he plays patient and waits for those type of moments, he may be able to get something in there. I don't know.
Yeah,
What are you thinking right now?
If I'm Pinezz, I'm definitely waiting for Patrick to jump as he's been jumping more and more.
Yep.
Right there.
Gotten a lot of success with it. Ooh.
And there's a good
Yeah,
example I was
more
mentioning
fun.
earlier. Once you hit Fang, the poison goes away immediately.
Yeah. Now he's in V trigger, and V trigger does make that poison that's floating there. Gives it a hitbox, so it will impact.
Right. So
Now,
when,
now the V trigger's gone, and so now he's just chipping him away. But Pines moves forward. Oh, gets stopped in his tracks.
now this is where Patrick.
What?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, man. Paptert, he knew he jumped over the projectile, and Pines was flowcharting and double dashed it there.
Yeah, to me,
Yeah.
Fang works best at long distance.
Yep. He can
That
zone
was a
out.
good example of that.
Yeah. Let's see. There's that EX sleaze and the double dash for Pines. Oh, he tried to get him in there with
Yeah,
the.
I would like to see
dash.
Pinezz try and grab him there when he does a poison air projectile.
Yeah. He should, because his dash is quick. He may be able to get in there. Earthworm Jim versus Evil Jake Paul. I can see it. I can see it.
Always bet on Earthworm, Jim.
Pinezz has got all of his resources right now. And
Oh, here we go.
trigger. Yep. So, oh, he had the anti-air, but
Oh, he had him.
Yep.
But-
See that poison has an impact on it when he's in V-trigger.
That's correct. Which is now gone. So Pinezz has all his meter. There it goes.
Yeah,
Activated
a lot of
V-trigger.
resources. Let's see what he does here. That's for a little bit. Taps in the corner. Oh, and he missed it. Is this going to end? Is this going to win it?
Let's see.
Is this kill? Oh, he didn't have anything. Oh,
Wow.
he tried to press the button. And Paptert comes back from down 2-4 with the costume change. But every time.
And here we go. I'm definitely excited to see how this plays out.
I'm
Now, how would
excited
you
to see-
play if you're Paptert though? Against
Paptert,
Jimmy's
first-
Chun.
first you got to choose the right costume.
I'll show you.
Be able to get, because that definitely matters. And as you can
Oh,
see,
you
he's
got the
going
right
with the same
costume.
one he won. And then second, he's got to make sure he gets Jimmy's health to 0 before he gets his own health to 0. And now we're gonna
Excellent
fast
gameplay.
forward. And he goes with the jump in, and ooh, and there's the sleeves. Very, very dangerous. Now we're gonna play little footsies here, feel each other out. Jimmy with the jump in. Pat says no, I'll push you back away.
Pap's getting
But-
back into the corner. It's not good.
Yep, this is Jimmy's. Jimmy loves to get this. This is his game plan every single time. Get you in the corner, and then stay that safe distance where you can punish anything. Oh, he gets him with the
Oh, he's out.
elbows though.
Got the poison. Should
Yeah.
last a few seconds.
Yep, the poison on him. Hey, Pap's definitely playing pretty conservative here. He gets the throw in right there. Spinning bird kick. And now he's pulling back now. Let's see if he does. He gets the toes. Gets the toes again. Oh. Got punished for trying to press another button. Got a little greedy.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with pushing buttons against Chun of all the characters.
Yeah, Chun, she's got crazy range and she's got crazy fast moves. So with the jump in, gets the grab. Yep, and he's just trying to whittle him down with the poison.
Yeah, that is to me the best strategy
Ooh.
here. Keep the distance, use the poison,
Yeah,
and win out the clock.
that's good sleeves right there, and that's again, that full sleeves are very punishable. Now Jimmy's got him in the corner.
And he's
Throw,
got the
throw.
V-trigger activated.
Yeah. The anti-air. The 700 kicks. The throw. And the
That's
shimmy. The Jimmy shimmy. To win game 1. Jimmy takes the first match 1-0.
So, what changes would you make if you're Paptert?
Man, I don't know. It is tough. One, I very seldomly beat Jimmy because he plays so solid. And I very seldomly play Fawn. So it's very tough, but one thing is that you got to make sure you do not get in that corner. And so he did a good job there for reversing. Yeah, Jimmy getting him in the corner is where exactly he wants to put you.
Yeah, Pinezz saying hold it down back, which is a good idea.
Holding down back, that will help. Yes, blocking more attacks, that will definitely help.
Now, Paptert has to be careful with those slides, because Jimmy can't punish them.
See, so he's keeping space here now. But again,
Not for long.
Jimmy's got the life lead, and Jimmy's got him in the corner. And Jimmy's got the throw. Oh, and
Let's see.
hit him with the signature Chun-Li fireball.
He still up with the poison.
Ooh, great. The spinning bird kick still blocked it. Is that not punishable?
I think it depends on what type of spinning bird kick.
Oh, it does.
As
Okay.
far as what strength.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
Maybe the heaviest Punisher roll, maybe.
So now again, get see Jimmy right here. Got him in the corner. He's playing patient. Good spacing. He makes sure he's not trying to force anything with his opponent in the corner. All the pressure's on Pap in that one, but Pap gets out right here. But he's got to be careful.
Oh, there you
'cause-
go. Got him in the corner.
Yep, got him in the corner. Jimmy gets out.
But Jimmy's got full meter.
Full meter. He tries to throw a cloud there. He may confirm that into. Oh, he got the EX sleeves though. And Jimmy gets the anti-air, the throw. Now it's go back and forth. Well, Jimmy's got all the resources.
He's looking to do the super, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna try wait for the cloud. Oh, he's gonna.
Very
in,
nice.
gonna
Oh,
win,
one more.
and the
Nice.
EX elbow. It's a high risk, but it's also a high reward right there.
Well, he had the right distance though.
That's true. That is a
So
good point.
even trying to block it, he would have been fine there.
Yep. And then immediately out of the last round, Jimmy just goes ahead at EXs. He's not worried about CAing right there. He said, I'm done. But yeah, Pap's doing a good job of trying to push back when he gets into that corner.
And Chen takes the poison. Let's see what he
Yeah.
does here.
Pap's trying to see
He's
find an
doing a
opening,
great
and he
job.
does find one, yeah.
Keeping Jimmy out.
Oh,
And so I say that.
Yeah.
Whoops.
didn't have that spacing. And the V reversal. But Jimmy saw that coming. Yeah, this is the V trigger where it hits twice for every hit.
And
And-
Jimmy's
oh.
about to get that super.
Yep. If he sees him use clouds here, let's see what he does. Fast forward a little bit. Now he doesn't have any reversal or any V shifts right now,
Nope.
and he's got him in the corner. Oh,
Papter's playing smart. He's not throwing the poison. Not leaving himself
Yeah.
open.
you gotta watch. You gotta watch those anti-airs as well. But Jimmy, he's in no rush. He knows he's got 3 bars,
Hold on.
and catches him on the slide. Wow.
Chun-Li wins.
It's 2-0, but Papter's making some adjustments here.
Yeah. Pap is definitely going for a fight. Could have went either way right there if a couple things gone Pap's way. But it's so tough with Jimmy. He plays so solid and very patient.
Yeah, Chun's a very dangerous character in general. For someone like Jimmy, as good as he is, that just makes this Chun so much more
Absolutely.
deadly.
Goes with the cloud, gets the jump in. Tries to throw, but get teched. Chun-Li gets the jump in. Trying to find an opening. Ooh, almost got one, but missed the confirm. Now, but again, he's so good at pushing people back into that corner.
And guess, let's see, he goes to the throw. Nope.
Ooh, guess to lose. So EX meter allows for supers and VC. Yeah, the EX meter lets you. So they call it EX meters. It's when they glow yellow, and it spins a bar and it gives you like a enhanced version of their special move. And then if you have 3 bars, you can use what's called like their critical art. We call it CA, but it's like their like ultimate move. As we see Jimmy push him into the corner, and then the red bars above it are like you can activate it if it's full to get into like a special super powered state, kind of like a comeback mechanic, kind of like it is comeback mechanic really. And then or you could use the bars as Jimmy gets a nasty jump in right there to take a match
My
number 3.
goodness. 3-0.
Yeah. And then but yeah, like the V reversals you've been seeing or the V shifts, those all spin bars as well for the red. So you have to kind of manage your resources both for like an offense and a defensive resource there.
So the V skills specifically, they do not use any of the meters. They're more of like a unique. Oh
yeah, that's correct. The
It's
V-
kind of like a different special move. It's just another special move basically for each unique character.
Yeah, it'll be like every character has a V skill that's very specific to them, and it can be like a dash or well, that's Laura's. It can be like a reflect or a parry if you're Ryu, that you can use. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what Paptert's going with it again. The mental reset. He called timeout. I said I need to go change.
And Southpaw gave a good explanation in the chat as well.
Yeah, that's a great explanation. Definitely put in
Oh,
much better words.
definitely. The V shift too. That's when the character goes blue when you see them moving away.
Yeah.
I think the V shift has only been used once today.
In this match, yeah,
I know
Pap
Paptert used it once.
hasn't used it too much in this one.
Yeah, he used it once against Pinezz.
He likes
That's
to
about
save.
it.
He likes to save all his V shifts for when he's playing me, against Laura. He loves to use it against her with her grabs.
Round one.
Yeah, I do too, definitely.
And Jimmy's very good at punishing it. He knows the OS to punish a V shift. Yeah, and I see Jimmy, or not Jimmy, excuse me, Paptert, going with the royal garb of his people. I don't know what Fang is. I think he's a robot.
Maybe.
I do like that hat though. That is a, and it matches.
Oh, he's out of the corner. Oh, never mind. He's getting back into the corner, looks like.
Yeah. Jimmy said, "Get back in your corner." Ooh, got the punish. Was able to like follow up on it. Jimmy said, "Get back in your corner. Watch me fly with my legs." And we'll fast forward to the end. And Jimmy, again, it is so hard to get out of that corner once he's got you in there. It's almost a death sentence.
See, Paptert use more of the light air projectiles when they go up, but they're close to him.
Yeah,
So in case Jimmy tries to jump or moves in,
tries
he
to
can get hit with the
capitalize it.
poison.
Yeah, he's almost trying to bait him to try to do something. Ooh, that was a nice little shift right there, but he tried to get the sleeves in and got punished for it. But EX sleeves works. Tries to makes him take the
Oh,
poison.
there's a neutral jump. Let's see.
Yeah. And again, V trigger that projectile right now that hits. Now Jimmy again, flipped him around, got him in the corner. Activates V trigger. Sends him down to the ground. Ooh, Paptert. Capitalizing and upside down helicopter woman move. Actually, it punishes it for it. Takes number 4.
Heaven is just a beast with Chun.
Yeah,
Round one.
he is, man.
Fight.
And once you start to feel like you've kind of figured out or able to defend things or punish him for something, he knows exactly to change it up and keep you on your toes. It is so hard to be able to keep his offense at bay. I think Paptert, he's playing very, very well. It's like, 4-0. It's a lot closer than 4-0, I feel like.
Yeah, the rounds have been close, but it's more Jones.
I know,
That pressure Jimmy puts on you. I do like what Paptert is doing here with the poison. But then, here we go. He keeps getting hit, so...
Try to whittle him down. EX Cloud. He hasn't used that move very often here.
I believe the ES Cloud lasts longer, so...
Oh, it does?
That's probably why he figured to give it a chance.
Does it have more hits too, I believe?
I believe it was one more hit. I
Yeah.
believe it the regular Cloud is 1 hit, and the EX is 2 hits to get rid of it.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy again. He's got the advantage.
Does he go for... Nope.
Ooh, that was a good defense right there by Pap.
I thought he was going to go for a throw there.
I thought he was too. Oh, he whipped on he did the empty jump. That was very nice. Nice move.
See what he does here.
Yeah,
And...
he's coming back. Oh, is he going to finish it? He's not.
Oh, let's see.
But it's close.
Oh,
Double K.
KO. Wow.
Oh man.
Oh, that was something. All right,
Wow.
final round.
Yep. So double KO, which
Well,
that was pretty
wait a
awesome to
minute.
see. But now we're at
What if this round's a double KO?
good question. I don't know what happens at that game.
They replay the whole match. It starts over from scratch. I've seen it before,
Oh.
unfortunately.
They replay the whole match. Oh wow.
Yeah.
They just call it
Thank
like
you,
a
King
tie.
Geo.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Alright, let's see. Wow, back in the corner again.
Yeah.
Goes for the throw.
Throw again. Oh, the delay jab.
Just can't predict what Jimmy
Punish.
does.
I know. He's gonna keep it mixed up every time. He gets to win right here.
And that's
And-
it.
Jimmy guessed right. Wow. A very clinical finish right there.
All right, we are underway.
We are getting ready to get into it here. This is a first to 10. So let's see who can adapt to what, who can rob, and who can be robbed. So we get into our first set here.
Okay.
Letting the intros rock like a couple of professionals.
Getting the anime out of the way. Jimmy playing a little bit of keep away here. Of course, that's what you want to do when you're facing grapplers such as Keith and Alex. Especially Alex, though, but he just has those little like EX jumps right there to get into position there, letting the V shift in the corner come out. Jimmy's going to punish on that.
Did you see for a moment there that little shimmy? Technicalty has full-on self-confessed that one of his weaknesses is he relies a little bit on the delay tech. And Jimmy's trying to make him really respect that early on by giving those shimmies out there. There's the parry. Negates it.
Parries. And
He's charging that thing till tomorrow.
yes, he is. Couldn't get it the first 2 times, but he said
Guess
4 times.
for game. Guess
There
for
we go.
game. This is it. Good guess.
And Jimmy got the guess.
Yeah, we keep a little bit of anime tucked away at the start of these games. It's just to keep everybody on the page where they're comfortable. We got the slow pace of Street Fighter. We got the rapid breakneck pace of the game. A little bit of a tick throw there. Pushing for that corner, steady but sturdy.
I think Technicalty is going to have to definitely slow down his approach here. Can't just go hog wild on Alex here. Jimmy plays a very deep view, so he is used to not only fighting but controlling grapplers as a whole. Did get
Back
that
when
jump in.
Back when the league was popping, I was labbing against Technicalty because, you know, Alex is terrifying. And I learned a lot about that Yami drop, which is a command grab you can do after that blocked chop. Jimmy has been catching that every time. That little backdash there let him do a pretty juicy punish. I think first set of cards are down on the table now. Technically, he's got some adaptations to make. Let's see what he can twist.
Round 1.
Game 2 underway.
Fight.
I think what Technicalty is going to definitely have to do is just he's going to have to hold that block and he's going to have to hold that mix. And if he does, and if he starts playing defensive, which Jimmy is such a big proponent of giving you just enough rope to hang yourself. Once he does do that, it's definitely going to increase the pressure, just increase that hill that Jimmy's going to have to climb.
I did a little bit of studying on this matchup so I could commentate this most effectively. I think a couple things to notice here. Alex has a few really set up the offensive moves, like that EX stomp. That's super plus. Jimmy is blowing his V meter on that reversal, every single time. He does not want to play that game at all. He wants to just keep this honest.
Oh, we're trying to get some audio back in here.
I'm gonna mute KG real quick so I can just the 1-2 audio. Okay, we got him in the corner.
See if we can get out of it. Getting the jump in there, leading to some quick punish by Jimmy, keeping him in the corner as much as he can.
That's gonna hurt.
That is not as much as we thought it would, though.
I think that he might have been a little surprised that that landed too. That move wildly unsafe. Big life lead here. Good tech. This is the hard part for Jimmy here. Alex's V trigger is so powerful. That's gonna. Oh no, he dropped it.
Misses the. Yep. But he got the parry there, and got the round.
I'll tell you, a big shout out to Technicalty is you don't want to test his parries. I was talking to him a while ago, and he was saying that he double parries against Fong a lot, just to bait it. He's ready. He knows the matchup. The big boot. Now that right there, the jumping command grab, that has not hit Jimmy once yet. It's only obviously a game and a half in here, but Jimmy has, you can tell he's been practicing against that. That has not found any purchase yet. That was a great neutral jump. That's exactly what he was looking for with those jumps. Alex seeing stars, and now a lot of feet. Which some people would pay for.
He is not. He's leaving just enough space there that Alex cannot use his full kit, and that's got to really hurt Technicalty a bit.
Chun has that big, like she does the splits midair, that big jumping normal. That makes such a nasty little mix-up because if you go behind her, you're still getting hit on the way back down. Neutral jump finding a lot of value here. If I'm Technicalty, I'm scrambling right now. I'm trying to figure out what I can press so that it's not going to get punished so hard. All Alex players and Chun players are in a permanent feud over who has better poking buttons. I don't know who wins.
That's a really odd feud to be in.
Crouching medium punch and standing heavy punch from the respective characters there are just nasty little buttons.
You got to see that stun gauge building up there. Oh, and the whip on that jump.
And I know Alex players are loath to blow meter on V reversal / V shift because that V trigger, which is all of 2 bars, is wildly powerful.
Round 2.
Ultra Street Fighter 4 like in its ability to come back.
Well, let's see what adjustments Technicalty can make here, because he's been on the back foot since the start of here. Definitely not one-sided at all, though. He is taking those rounds when he can get them. Just has to make some minor adjustments, and Jimmy is...
That's gonna hurt. It might even stun. It did.
It will stun.
This is the pain of Alex. It's literally a 3-touch matchup if he plays very well. Technicalty has brilliant execution. Good EX links. That's plus, uses the
Nice
V reversal to keep him safe. Good blocks from Jimmy.
This is rather cathartic, though, after being...
That's true.
After being hurt and demoralized by Jimmy for so long, it is cathartic to see someone who can go toe-to-toe with him.
I was talking a lot of smack that last time I was in commentary. I did not live up to the promise. You beat the crap out of me.
No, it's alright, man. You put on a good show.
That's all we can ever ask for. If you see Alex warming his shoulder up there, that's not a taunt. That is Alex cranking it. I regret my phrasing, but cranking it in order to get that V trigger. It adds up per usage. No hit has to happen. It adds up automatically.
Not just that, it also makes his next attack a counter hit.
Indeed so. A power hit, to be super specific. Chun goes into the corner. Now, if an Alex player were here, they can tell you more about that. But it's effectively a counter hit with special effects. Nice. Jimmy takes it with that big old button.
Sitting at 3-0 to Jimmy right now.
Chun-Li wins.
And Jimmy's sprinting off to an early lead.
He's saying, I have things to do here today. And I cannot afford to take some losses here. I'm just going to go ahead and do my thing and see how quick we can get out of this.
Round 1.
Speaking of the guy who's played on the stream first 10 before, you really want this lead for your own morale. Getting that nice little cushion there feels very good, whereas you're looking up at, like, down from 5 games, that is hard to handle.
I will say that I have a feeling that Jimmy will tire a lot more quickly than Technicalty will, just because of the complex nature of those cancels that are coming out of Chun's combos. But that could just be
the first block. I think a normal man may tire, but Jimmy is at best a robot, at best a cycle. He is not of this world.
Oh, that EX grab, that whip, that's going to be a lot of damage coming Technicalty's way.
I like that blue shift. I feel like Alex has the health he can afford to do at least 1 V reversal or V shift per game, because you really only need the 1 instance of V trigger to make a significant comeback. Those neutral jumps are paying off. Yep, I think Pinezz has the right of it. FGC Cryptic Marriage Area 69. I didn't finish reading before I started reading. Oh my. Pinezz with the surprise instant overhead off.
Chun-Li wins.
Damn.
Also, for those of you who don't know, we are playing on the beautiful grid. because one of these players lives in Europe and one of them lives in California. This is the way to have the least lag.
This is
Bless up
also-
to Street Fighter 6, where you can have your own stage anytime.
Also, to all those of you who had copium based on the international date time, no, this is coming out in June. Hate it for y'all. But
Let people have hope. Let people have hope, Pines. Don't be the villain of the story.
I will remain the villain, but I only say that because then we can get some more glorious Street Fighter 5. That's what it's all about.
I'm into that, my brother. Speaking of which, look at these counter pokes.
A lot more
players
neutral
slug.
being played out here.
One thing about Jimmy, anyone who's ever taken any lessons from those, Jimmy will drill into you dashes or fake. Like 95% of the time, people dash at you for free. Jimmy is phenomenal at catching those dashes. So I think he caught Technicalty trying to scoop in there.
He is just getting everything it's worth out of Technicalty.
Hey, see, there are hot fights in this area, in your area. DM me for more info.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, the Potemkin player from Guilty Gear's playing today. He's playing some fun for some reason. There we go.
Learn to
Knew it.
learn. Got
Knew
the
it.
stun.
Boom.
Look
Yeah,
at that.
I think both of these characters have such explosive potential for comebacks. It makes for a really good set because no one's really quite out to it.
You know, I know that Chun does very low damage. He's one of the lowest damage dealers in the game, but Jimmy does not make that look so.
If every combo is optimal, her damage is nuts. Speaking as a person who's taken, ooh, the dash up shit. Ooh, the tango, that's spicy.
Look at that.
Lands the EX headshot. I think it's the first one he's landed. EX
Oh,
raise get
the
off.
wake
That's a
up
sign of
EX.
respect. That's a sign of respect from Jimmy.
I
He
don't
doesn't
see
usually
Jimmy do that often. Yeah,
Feels bad to see somebody get his outfit on the grab, man. I've been there. I've been there many times.
no. Taking the lead 5-0.
Damn,
Coming
I
off the
hope
record.
our Guilty Gear commentators are waiting in the wings because Jimmy's trying to speedrun this thing. Holy cow. I think Technicalty needs to take a deep breath.
I think what we need to, yeah, he definitely needs to take a deep breath. He needs to calm down, slow his play style. He needs to play Jimmy's game. And unfortunately, Alex affords him that play style to play rather aggressive. But Jimmy is great on defense. And I think
Yeah.
that's where he gets most of his mix-up from is just whiff punishing and coming out and just capitalizing on every mistake you make.
Right there, first of all, totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. Jimmy is a whiff punish monster. But right there, you can see Technicalty is starting to shift to options that aren't so committal. Like he's not going for the Yami drop after the blocked chop, and then Jimmy jumps and Technicalty got to punish it. I think if he's, this kind of counterplay style really paying off for him, and boom, there's the proof.
He was waiting for it. Got those both of those parries into grabs. Now we're starting to see the real danger of Alex right now.
I like that, the micro walk grab. We love to see it. It's said that Technicalty's favorite snack in the 90s is Dunkaroos.
You can find this information.
Sometimes I make it up and lie about things. Other times people tell me. It's kind of a mix. That's stun though. Oh no, it's not! Oh, what a call out from Jimmy with that. That was almost frame perfect in that low.
Fun fact about Jimmy. His favorite snack, like all robots and people not on this earth, is salt and vinegar kettle cooked chips.
Okay, but that's actually the best chips though.
Argue with you.
Well, we'll take
That's
that.
not-
We'll take this to the streets after the game.
We will
Look
take
at that
this-
neutral shot.
Look at that. He is getting so much mileage off these neutral throws here.
That is the only perk of this skin is the reasonable footwear. Other than that, I could never see the skin and be happy. Now he's got technically playing off his back foot here. He did not go for the big damage there.
Jimmy with a full stick of butter, full V meter. He's just waiting to let that CA rip.
Anybody who's played Jimmy at any point knows that he is buffering that super constantly. Okay, here we go.
Oh, with the grab. He could be waiting to go into super here.
intelligently mixing up the grabs as that V-trigger comes out. That bar's running right down, speaking of running out. Guess what game?
Yeah.
Raw super. Oh no, he pressed the
Got
button!
hit on it. There we go. And Jimmy says, no, I will see you next round. Next set.
Technicalty.
Next match. Pick it up.
Technicalty absolutely said, you're still a scrub for wake up supering and gets the moral high ground. I give that to him.
Exactly right. And big shout outs to Technicalty. He says, you know what? He is Randy Marsh from South Park after a bar fight. He said, I did not hear no bell. We're going into the next round here.
Round 1. Fight.
Lots of time to adapt to the first 10.
It's not lost just yet. He's catching on to Jimmy's shenanigans here.
I think this is one of the cool parts of LEB 2 is you end up kind of skipping a lot of your first game kind of shenanigans because you already know the other player from playing such long defensive sets against them. Oh ho ho! I'm talking while this guy's getting smashed to death.
That is such a big fear out of Alex's V-trigger. That little hand comes up for the charge that can break guard. Not fun!
Yeah, Alex has a very juicy win condition here, which is get hurt. As soon as that V-trigger lights up, he is a whole different character. You gotta really respect him. Getting some more mileage on that stomp. Ooh! No punch.
Block the EX there. Coming in with an EX of his own.
Armors
Saying no.
do it.
There
I
you
like
go.
I like the
Oh
respect
my
there.
God.
Jimmy with 2 EX bird kicks there saying like, no, I'll do it. Don't think I won't. What a game from
There we
Technicalty.
go. There we go. Technicalty's on the board. We're sitting at 6-1. Still a long set to go.
I really like Technicalty made a couple of incredible reads there. There was a part when the first bird kick he blocked, and then Jimmy went for the second one, which I got hit. I pressed, because who's going to wake up DP twice?
Round
Present
1.
company excluded. Pies, I love you.
Fight.
That's wrong, sir. I will wake up DP 3 times in a row, and you know this.
I was going to say, if you got the meter for it.
If I
It's
have
just a
the
slow
meter.
motion critical art.
Exactly. Oh, got the jump in, but didn't catch the grab. But he is hitting him with that lariat. There
He's
we
starting
go.
to do kind of like a 50-50 here by switching in like the head stomp block high versus the grabs.
I feel like he's finally starting to get comfortable. It definitely took him a minute, but he's getting it.
The V-trigger activation there to cancel the benefits of that very, very smart. Nice. That's the first command grab jump he's got this entire set. Held it the whole time.
Yeah. Got that in. There wasn't definitely an
Plus
optimal
frames.
punish there, but what can we
Oh,
get
that
out
could
of
have
here?
yammied. That could have yammied.
Oh, and hit him with the neutral jump. He's getting so much utility out of this neutral jump here. It's insane.
It does feel that way, Miz. Jimmy's kind of... He sees the ones and zeros, that's for sure. I think Tech's got to mix up his game a little with the jumping command grab because it is not finding purchase inside of that one EX, which is a shame because that's a lot of Alex's mix up. Yami? Yup, there it is.
There we go. Nice. Good EX there.
Thought he was gonna grab. Press the button.
Oh, put himself in the corner there. That's dangerous.
This range, if you look at the bottom, where there's about 3 squares between players, like 3.5, that's like Chun's range. Like 2.5, that's like Alex's. You can see right, if he tries to stand under the timer, that's like Jimmy's ideal space. Damn, what a round.
Jimmy took the round back, 7-1.
Chun-Li wins.
Technicalty has everything he needs to win these matches, these games.
He
I
just
think
needs
that the trick is he needs a couple of hard reads that are correct. He needs to read Jimmy about once or twice per match because Alex has a lot of guessing game stuff. Command grab's inherently kind of a guessing game thing.
Fight.
Yeah, but that is getting no mileage at all, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately, if you're a Technicalty fan, which I'm trying to not be so obvious that I am.
I'll be a Technicalty fan. I want to see Jimmy lose for once. It's starting to get boring.
Yeah, this man is a monster. Ooh, a rare drop from Timothy.
I would like to see him tested for performance-enhancing drugs.
Oh, they're in there. That's a fact. Well, robots don't have blood, so it's kind of hard.
No, he just puts an Ethernet cable into himself and then into the computer, and he just
That's what
analyzes everything.
Round 2.
One thing about Jimmy that's really, really excellent is he's very, very skilled at pattern reading. Which means the whole like the meme with my boy infiltration. I probably shouldn't say my boy infiltration anymore, but the download complete thing is very real. Those neutral jumps, for instance, I mean, if I'm Technicalty, I'm feeling those in my soul, let alone in my health bar.
Oh yeah, that stun gauge building up. He's waiting to get that grab to get in. Yeah, stun bar right there.
Subtle adaptation of Technicalty, I think, is very good. Is he's not getting shimmy. Technicalty, as I said, like I think in the first game, has a self-proclaimed weakness of falling for the, getting delay tech by himself to death. But he's stopped. He's pressing buttons instead.
One thing I hope doesn't happen is also a bad thing in this first to 10. When you start seeing that difference in wins to losses build up, it can just rob you of all your steam.
Round 1.
Tell you what though, I felt pretty good in my first attempt against Met many moons ago. I had like, what was that, 9-2 or something, and then he ran like 4 games on me in a row. I have never panicked so hard in my life. There's the Yami drop.
There we go.
Establishing that pressure and that threat. Go for it again. Yep. Backdash. What an anti-air with the ferry. Big fan. EX bird kick, get off.
For those of you watching right now, you see the Super Diamond rank on Jimmy. Do not let that fool you. He is just lazy. He could easily be Master, maybe GM. But he does it on purpose to have foes underestimated. And we all know that's not happening here. But just to let you know,
Ooh, there's some good back and forth mind games happening. Sorry to cut you off, Pines.
No, you are perfectly fine. This is what we see. This is Street Fighter. This is Street Fighter right here.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Oh, look at that! Instant anti-air.
Oh, that was smart. He knew. That's the player
got it.
learning the player. You love to see it. I like these spaced out chops. Going for the cross up. This is by a square if we're using Street Fighter great terms, which we are.
Some good ass Street Fighter here.
That's
Steal
almost
protecting.
done. Oh!
Oh, whiffs the EX grab.
Good jump from Jimmy. We take the throw here. He's looking for that vertical special. Activates. Does it raw. One hit. Guess for game. Good guesser.
Oh, there we
Not
go.
good enough! But not good enough! Let's go!
8-2. We are on the board here.
Alex wins.
Clock's ticking.
Tech is not going down without a fight.
Well, let's see if he can rally, keep this momentum going.
I will say one thing you will see as these games go on when both fighters, when their mix-ups just aren't working, you will see them go into low elo behavior, like the wake up super, wake up DP, things like that. So, you know, games of this caliber is just bronze and rookie play with extra steps.
That's gonna be a big punish.
That is gonna be a big punish. Look at that.
Oh, but he drops it. Activates.
Got it.
Very nice. Optimal. Blocks the lariat. Guesses correctly. Oh,
Oh, you got it.
he gets scooped.
Does that kill? That will kill.
The answer to will that kill with Alex is usually yes. This man does some
yes.
big damage. The adaptation here, I think, has been a little bit less of this kind of jumping grab and a little bit more of these, just to be totally transparent, these beautiful spaced footsies. Using that chop to great effect. Also, he's getting mad results from that here right now. Big stomp. And we're in the corner. Activates. Safe. Ooh, puts himself in the corner. Unlucky. I'm going to be reversal here if I'm him. But I'm not. We're taking those pokes. Look at that white health. Gonna roll out Superman style.
Look at that. Tech in the grab there.
What a neutral jump. But he blocks it in time. That's nice. Can't press buttons on Alex.
Yes,
Ooh, just
sir.
a boot to the mouth. We got a
Yes,
set, boys
sir.
and girls.
Alex wins.
Rallying back. It is still anyone's game here.
America runs on Duncan. The UK runs on Duncan. Jimmy into these gray rectangles. Damn, that was nice. That was clean.
Round
You
one.
love to see it.
Fight.
I think he's starting to use a lot of these light jump-ins.
Yes.
And that might be
yes.
saving him on frames here.
I think using less committal options is really good, especially against someone who's as optimized as Jimmy. That won't quite stun, but this will. Nope, blocks it. Blocks both times. Oh, all for naught. All for naught.
I think Jimmy has finished his download here. He's gonna make another uphill battle for Tech here.
We love
Or I
patient
could be
defense.
wrong.
We're spending the meter. We're spending the meter.
You gotta be careful about doing that in grab range.
Round two.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
is
Alex
a
is.
free grab off the rip.
Alex and all grapplers kind of play a game of like getting in your head a little bit, and I think that he kind of had Jimmy rattled there, but Jimmy's regaining that composure. Oop! Big crush counter.
Look
Big
at
damage.
that.
Big damage.
There's almost half.
Oh, let's go! That was
Oh,
sick as
look
hell.
at that!
Let's
Look at
go!
that!
Oh, the
Nice.
V-ship's command grab. Let's go, dude.
Yes,
That's so
sir.
stylish.
We love to see it.
Final.
Oh my gosh, that was sick. That was beautiful. What a call out. Like 2 call outs in a row, actually. Big damage. We're in the corner. Good answer from Jimmy.
Did another EX grab and says, "There's a third of your health gone."
Kind of wish he cut it out with those jumping command grabs. Those are not paying off at all. I know you want to keep people honest, you want to keep the gameplay mixed. And I am nowhere near the Alex player. So he may know something I don't. Oh, falls for the shimmy. Unfortunate.
There
That'll
is
do
a
it for
stun
this
there. That will. And we are sitting at tournament point here.
Will Jimmy become the League of Extraordinary Boomers' most extraordinary boomer? Or technically hold the fort a little bit longer?
I gotta say, I have been loving this
Fight.
tournament set so far. You're just seeing a lot of advanced mechanics on both sides.
Absolutely. I love the adaptation. And I love kind of some of the styling you see going on here. Throw out some neutral jumps himself technically here. That's gonna get blown up. And it does. Patience. EX not convert.
See? Oh, we got the D trigger activation.
Oh no, blocks it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we
The
go.
Parry into command grab is spicy.
And into an EX grab. He says, "I'm not done with you yet."
Oof.
Oh, but the nice jump just out
He's
of
gonna have
range.
super. He's gonna have super, that's it. Alex seeing
Jesus.
stars.
Jesus.
Round two.
Okay, well, Jimmy does not have anything to work with right now, though, here. So it is at Tech's advantage.
You can see the respect as he can concede some space for the corner. I mean, before that sentence was done, we'd switch places and Tech's in the corner, but. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's when that move gets blocked, it's like -7 days. Good Tech. From Tech. Boot, activate. That's Yami? No.
No, that isn't.
Jimmy said I'm getting out of town even if it weren't.
Oh, misses it.
That. Nope.
Oh! Just out of range.
We are about in guess per game territory here. I can't really afford to V-skill to build that meter. He's got the full bar.
He does.
They
What can we
both
get
do.
out of this?
Taking that space. Ooh, good poke. Hard hit, not good. Oh! He tried
wow.
for it too!
He did.
What a
GG's.
game.
Both are competitors. Jimmy
Well
ran away
earned.
with it.
Well earned by Jimmy. So clean, so crisp, as always. Technicalty did a beautiful job. Some of the adaptations were on fire as well. The V shift into the command grab, hottest thing I've seen in a long time.
And Jimmy will finish out our set here, bringing the Street Fighter V League of Extraordinary Boomers league to a close.